Hello, everybody. I'm John.
And I'm Claire.
And today we're talking about the murder of Bob Lee. Sounds like an Agatha Christie book or something.
Yes, the murder of Bob Lee.
And how did he, exactly. Orient Express, I believe.
The Murder on the Orient Express.
Exactly. Those are pretty, well, I never read the books, to tell you the truth.
Oh, I did in book discussion class not that long ago. We did Murder on the Orient Express.
I bet it was fun.
It was. It was cool. Trying to guess, going through all the suspects constantly every day. Oh,
did you know the answer?
No.
Oh, okay. No. Okay. That's pretty good. No spoilers there then. Mm-hmm. This is not a book. This is real life. And it is about a tech giant who was taken down and unfortunately passed away last year, a couple years ago. And so we're going to get into that a little bit later. But first, let's ask some simple questions. Have you ever heard of Cash App?
I've heard of it.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm a big fan of an American TV show called RuPaul's Drag Race. And it's a reality show where, you know, there's loads of contestants and they compete and down to one and they win a huge prize. And this season, it started saying, and the winner will win $200,000 served by Cash App. So I looked it up, and it's a money transferring service. So that's how the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race will receive their prize money. So that's what I know about Cash App.
I wonder if there's less fees associated with large money transfers when you use Cash App.
Perhaps.
Because I know in the article, we'll get to it later, it's kind of famous for cryptocurrency trades as well.
They do crypto as well.
Yeah, well.
I don't know anything about that.
Talk about that later. Oh, well, we've already talked about it in 12 billion different articles, so maybe we won't. Do you know of any famous business people who have been murdered?
The one that sticks in my mind, there was a big one when I was young in England, Rupert Murdoch.
Oh.
But it was never confirmed if he was murdered or if it was suicide. I think the trail went cold, but everyone thought he was murdered. But maybe he wasn't, I don't know. He was a media mogul. He owned a load of newspapers. Who else can I think of? Can you think of anyone?
No, you see, I kind of thought of this a little bit and I realized I'm wasting my brain power. Because if I don't know of them off the bat, then they can't be that famous. I don't think a lot of famous people, business people actually get murdered. I mean, I'm sure there's famous cases, of course, but not ones that come off the top of my head. But Rupert Murdoch, I just thought he died. I didn't know it was even a suicide or a murder.
Disappeared off his yacht in very mysterious circumstances.
Although not murdered, Agatha Christie also had a weird disappearance.
Yes.
That was an interesting story.
She disappeared for a while and didn't tell anyone where she was going.
Yeah, that's kind of fun. To meet her, right?
That would have been cool.
Anyways, even though we can't meet Miss Christie or Mrs. Christie herself, we can meet the article by reading the whole thing or the summary, and we'll see you there.
Murder of Bob Lee. Big tech companies have been going through some hard times recently, and Silicon Valley's once prestigious image has been damaged. Still, it was a major shock when Bob Lee, founder of Cash App, was stabbed recently in San Francisco, dying on the street as motorists refused to stop and help him. Even more shocking was the identity of his alleged killer, another tech executive who suspected that his younger sister had been taking drugs with Lee.